We are live, and I have my food.
We are?
I just put it live, yes.
You got your food? What
I
kind of
got.
food?
It's like this chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice with a few vegetables. It's like a stir fry, but it's just nice. It's really good.
What kind of
Uh,
vegetables?
Carrots and onions and eggs, and well, eggs not a vegetable, but you know,
Eggs is not a vegetable.
eggs is not a vegetable. Eggs is a human being potentially. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to part two of our Saturday night bonanza, where Bastian Vries and myself will guide you through the chaos that is F1. We have a full grid, or at least we will when Umit decides to join, and we will be cooking. I think Sparrow is disconnected. That's not a good sign. And we're going to see quite a few talented drivers in this grid today. What a rush. What a rush. Some notable names in the Euros. A lot of communicating with online services for some reason. Fanboy Veto. Who the hell is Fanboy Veto? This is going to be a challenge just to learn whose people's names are. I'm seeing a lot of communicating with online services. Bastian, you in the lobby?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Someone adding from Steam. Yeah. I don't know what's on PC to do that.
Anyway, so at the moment, 19 drivers. Bastian's going to try and sort out whatever chaos is going on here.
I'm gonna let Simon do that. To be honest, I think he's
yeah.
even though he's on a lap right now, but
Deal with it.
I think he's the best one to deal with that.
Mm-hmm. As this is just the warm-up for the race anyway. As we have some big names here today. Mr. T.S. Korsman, Mr. Giovanni Kennis, two Dutch drivers.
Two title contenders as well.
Yeah, they're good lads as well. They actually are good kids, you know? Like,
yeah,
there's no
really
ego about them.
as well.
They're really fast, there's no ego, they're not toxic. They're a breath of fresh air in league racing. More people like them, honestly. You know?
Honestly, if we only had drivers like them, it would be great. Especially for F1.
It would be ideal. We've got Marta Bali in the Alpine. Who is this guy? Oh, is this guy Carlos Vieiro? Yes, the fanboy Vento is Carlos Vieiro.
Yeah, that's him, yeah.
Yeah, okay, right, fair enough. I'm with you now. Innocence is Kieran. Allison, I think. Then we all know Zeman. Zeman's Iwanik.
As Gifano has a contract with FER.
As the times are already coming in, it's Mark Anderson sets a 127. Tia sets a 128 323.
Oh my fucking god, what am I seeing in answer of the day?
I don't even know, man. Some quite notable names here this evening in the history of league racing. Callum Lyons is there. Flossage is there. Daniel, what's your second name? I can't think of your second name.
Goes fast at 26.5. Daniel
Bakalik.
Yeah.
Bakalik. Okay, fair enough. We got Lucas Hodds. Ronaldinho has rejoined us for another race this evening. Mr. Cornflakes. Quesadilla. Then Gospodin Christian Lubinov.
As Kale goes fastest with 26.0.
Yes, Calais. Yes, Calais. I love you.
Where's
Adam.
Stefano? Where's Mr. House? 28.3 on mediums. Yeah, he's sandbagging. Gifano is on mediums. But that's the thing. Like there is a restart after quali, so now they are gonna use a set of mediums during quali. Why? No clue. No clue why they use mediums.
These guys just want to have fun. Lex Hood is crying about me calling him Lex Hood. Womp womp, cry
Lex
about
Hood.
it. I like his name, Lex Hood.
Lex Hood.
Anyway, hard tires are banned, in case you hadn't heard.
I'm gonna invite this guy again. And I hope then Simon wakes up.
Right, so a bunch of drivers haven't set a time yet. I'm still eating, guys, so my apologies. We're not really seeing a whole lot of action on the track at the moment. Just trying to find a driver on a lap. Daniel Bakalik is on a lap. And she's got the hot lap setting on. That's interesting. Not many people do that anymore. Very interesting. And so far we've got 10 drivers to set a time. It's a Ferrari 1-2, Callum Lyons, John Cena, the whole lobby up in his way to P2. You love to see it.
Ferrari 1-2. That's what we're gonna see next weekend.
That's what we're going to see every weekend.
In Japan.
Let me try and invite this guy again. As Sparrow Malky goes P3 with a 126.412 or something. It's like Chinese restaurant style chicken. It's like a corn flour on it and stuff. It's nice. It's really nice. As OKK3, let's try and find your real name, sir. You were in the Haas. Lucas Carson. Another Carson. Well, that was Carlson. William Carlson.
That's Swedish.
Yes.
Swedish driver, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is he gonna do a last first challenge or something?
Well, he's going to have to join the queue because he's got two Dutchmen right behind him.
No, they're gonna be in front of him.
Well, now they're going to be in front of him, yeah.
As Gifano set a fast lap. I think Gifano said he was gonna do a last first challenge. But I don't think he will due to Diaz driving.
These two are going to battle. It's going to be a treat to watch this evening in F1.
He got too scared.
9 minutes to go in qualifying.
Wait, did Gifano set his lap time on mediums? Oh my.
And he's not using battery either, I think, and he's still racing.
26.3.
This guy is broken.
As Gifano goes fastest on mediums. Are the mediums just better on the track?
It's a good question. Is he setting the pace for the whole grid here on the medium tires?
And this guy is gonna play Valorant now.
In comes Joel Harris. Incoming True Streamer Boy alert. So, Mateo's not set a time. Mr. Cornflake's not set time. Lucas has retired. Martib, whatever your name is, not set a time, and neither has Carlos. He's invalidated. He's probably going to start his hot lap now. Rest of the grid all set a time, ranging from 129s to 125s. 125s in the mediums is just filthy, man. That is actually ridiculous. Will we see Giovanni in esports in a few years' time?
No, not likely.
What should be not likely?
It's really difficult for drivers to get into F1 esports. Like, they might get like a chance to show up in PC F1, like race there, but he's already struggling in PC F2 and F3.
That takes time. Rome wasn't built the day.
It takes time, yeah. I know, but it's like if you can't get points in F2 or F3, you're gonna be struggling in F1.
I believe in you, Giovanni.
F1, like PC F1 and PC F2 is like 3/10 difference minimum, and that's a crazy amount in those.
Yes, Carly. Let's go, Carly. Sorry. As TS has done that on purpose.
As TS, yeah, I think Giovanni will have to do that now as well. Where did he park?
It's usually the pit lane or something, isn't it?
Probably pit exit, yeah. It's either pit entry or pit exit, that's always dangerous. Or just drive reverse on the track.
Where? Okay, never mind. This food was really good. Oh yeah, I'm not a big fan of onions, but like this was really nice food.
Good. Like both Diaz and both Giovanni have a chance to drive like in PC F1 probably someday. But to make it to F1 esports as well, on top of that, that's the difficult part.
I will be their manager. I will guide them to success.
Yeah. You're gonna get them in the championships.
Watch me.
But to be honest, there is gonna be like in the next 5 years there are gonna be like at least like 10 to 20, like the whole grid is gonna be changed in F1 esports.
Well, we've just seen Jarno Opmeer win. I think it's his third, is it?
Yeah, it's already his third. But he's gonna aim for more for sure.
Definitely.
But it's also how many of these F1 eSport drivers will stay with these F1 games.
Well, the early reports from F1 25 is that it's an improvement on this game. One of my sources, I'm not going to name them, has said the cars feel heavier, which is a big improvement, and the handling is much improved from this game. So
yeah, I've heard stuff like that as well, that it's better to drive. It already feels better.
The issue is the MFD apparently.
The question is, do you think it's better?
Well, we'll find out, but I actually had a code for it, and for some reason, my code didn't work, and I was like, wow, I've already got a bug before I've even downloaded the game.
I don't even know if I have a code, to be honest. I never checked, because I was like, oh, it's only for PS5, I'm not even gonna bother.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you have a code, give it to me, I'll use your code.
I'll check. I don't know how long you have the time to use beta.
I think till tomorrow evening.
Till tomorrow evening. Oh damn. Where do I find it? Just in the mail or on the website?
Emails, EA testers, it'll come up. Christian goes P2 with a 125.831. Great stuff from the Bulgarian. Is Joel Harris going to join us? Or has he gone off to play Minecraft or something? As Giovanni has done something, he has disqualified himself by the looks of it. So the latest update in this little developing story, these two will be starting from the back, along with Lucas O'Carlson.
What day was it that you could receive the code?
Thursday, I think.
I don't have it in my mail, so I'll check the website.
It is what it is. As Joel Harris, you can race. As Bashi has slagged Liam's dogs. Yes, Mr. Duck. Who the hell is Mr. Duck? Mr. Duck meets Mr. Cornflakes. Okay. The Christian Lubanov is declaring that he is doing a one-stop strategy this evening. Okay, so 30 seconds to go in qualifying. Who's going to take P1? Kalle Pukkanen on his last lap attempt, a flying attempt here, going through turn 1 and turn 2, taking as much curb as he wants, as Christian has had enough of this session so far with 20 seconds to go. Bunch of drivers behind Kalle here. Kalle, we love you. As he goes through the tricky turn 7 and 8 complex, also known as the Marina, taking a good bit of curb there. DRS about to be wide open as Kalle is using that battery. He's on hot lap mode as well. Maybe there's something we're not realizing here. 3 minutes left in time as it is expired.
Yeah, I don't have a code.
Joel Harris, you can race now. Because there's only 19. The other guy, Umad Khan, could not join, so you can join. Can someone tell Sparrow, please? Why am I being tagged in answer of the day? Opinions on banning me. What the hell? Anyway, Kalle racing down between the turn 16 and 17 straight, 200 miles an hour into turn 17. Takes a bit of curb there, loses a bit of traction. As Callum Lyons goes P3, and Kalle is going to go even faster, 6/10 clear. Christian Ronaldinho into P4. Sparrow Maltby passing through turn 17. Now, what's he going to do?
Up to P2.
Sparrow into P2. Great stuff from them. And that pretty much rounds out qualifying. Numo Rex, which is Charlie, I think. Is that correct? Our newest Swiss driver in Ero.
Yeah, that is the grid.
That is the grid. Lovely stuff.
Gifana wants to be set last.
And that he can be done. As Zeman says, he didn't make it in time. And that is going to be qualifying done and dusted as we're just waiting for...
Can you make the announcement that people should retire and not leave?
Yes, yes. And that is qualifying done and dusted. Kalle Pukinen P1, Sparrow Maltby P2, Christian Lubinov P3, Callum Lyons in P4, Ronaldinho P5, Giovanna will start from the back, then it's going to be Zeman in P6, Christian Prams in P7, Charlie something in P8, Daniel Bakalik in P9, Lucas Hodge in P10, Mateus in P11, Mark Anderson P12, Mateo Bali in P13, Mr. Cornflakes in P14, Carlos Vieiro in P16, Kieran Allison in P17, and the other three is yes. Remember, boys, just retire, please. Do not leave the lobby, otherwise there will be tears. As Joel Harris yet to respond. Oh, he's taking his wheels down, okay. He's taking his wheels and pedals down for the weekend. Rodwell Iniesta has randomly just stuck his nose in. Is that going on? I don't know what's going on here, but anyway, a random Rodwell has appeared. There'll be a bit of chaos now as this restart happens. And nobody seems to be retiring. Oh, here we go. Just the usual standard F1 start in this game. Virtual. How is that only a virtual safety car?
After this many crashes, the safety car is definitely going out of the pit lane.
And as usual, we do have to wait for somebody.
Always one person.
There's always one person.
Who even is this?
This is I Love Controller.
Yeah, but who is part of Controller?
Hold on a second. Bastard, don't be exposing my Instagram. Yes, thank you, Marta. Where have you exposed me, Bastion?
What?
Where have you exposed me? You've exposed my Instagram.
Check deleted messages.
Oh, it's deleted messages. Okay, I was like, why are you exposing me? I'm gonna have one of Ero spamming my work Instagram. It's the last thing I need.
Nah, I didn't do that. He asked for your ad, and you said your name.
Yeah, I said my name. I didn't let say that. I didn't dox myself. I was like, didn't I ever go look and fucking follow them me?
It's so difficult to find you, man.
I know, I'm very doxable to be here. Alright, we're gonna do this all again.
It's like literally your name. If you have your Discord, you can find your Instagram.
It is what it is. There's winners and losers in this world.
Like both of your Insta accounts, you can find.
Leave me and my Instagrams alone, okay?
I will. Oh my god, that post you sent from Kavia, that's genius.
Yeah, Daniel Kvyat's telling Liam Lawson to spend time with his girlfriend.
Oh my god, otherwise Yuki is gonna steal her. We've seen it before.
We see it again. Max Verstappen, girlfriend stealer. We're going to be going at this again one more time. Oh, wait, apparently Joel Harris is joining.
No, we are waiting like 2 seconds more.
Wait,
So
someone left. Someone left.
Someone left.
Mercedes? Who is in the Mercedes?
Sparrow?
No, Carlos Vieira.
Oh my god, why do people always do stuff like that? See, do I have Joel? No, of course not. I'm completely useless.
I know. Calais is doing a great job this evening, it must be said, in dealing with all this chaos.
It doesn't let him.
Who was laughing, reacting to that?
No clue who that was. He was PC, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means...
Or PS5. Or not PS5, Xbox, sorry.
Yeah, something like that, but the host had to invite him.
Yeah, the host has to invite.
For some reason, some drivers need the host to get an invite. And
It's the PC to PC thing, yeah, I don't get it.
It's like something wrong, but for me, I always join Suchel's invite because he's the goat and actually invites everyone. And he's in the lobby like 20 minutes early instead of 15, like other.
And Callie's gonna be like, I can feel Callie getting more and more stressed with all these people looking for it.
Say no.
Oh, where is it? I can't see either of these guys. They're not appearing online for me.
The thing is, I don't have them as friend.
Mm.
Both either. Oh, someone joined. True
I think.
streamer boy.
Where? I can't even see this other guy. There he is. There.
Yeah. You just have too many friends on your list.
Oh shit! Tomorrow is a special day.
What's special?
It's
about
someone's
tomorrow?
birthday in Ero tomorrow.
Damn. Whose birthday is it?
Mr. Jaden Carpenter.
Mr. Jaden turning 15.
I was gonna say 13, but
I actually don't know how old, but it's like he's.
Shaq, can we get a happy birthday to Jaden? I actually can't believe that Joel Harris is in the lobby. We have a full grid here in F1, which is great to see. There's going to be a lot of names to remember here of a lot of people.
He's gonna be 16.
Oh wow. Need to call my lawyer or something. Right. This is great. Right. As soon as Cal has made the grid, we will get underway and racing. I have to try and find some of these fine gentlemen's names Charlie Straessel. I hope that's his name. I hope that's how you pronounce your name. Quesadilla, I am going to ban you for life if you keep readying up, okay?
He's not gonna hear this. Oh wait. He stopped.
He just left it on.
Just don't look at my message in that with Jet. Jane and the with a stupid gif.
Somehow I met your mother like. I love it. Kamil Blazikitsky with Tias, Giovanni and Joel. What a trio from the back of the grid. Starting last to first.
Was it the back of the grid?
Tias, Giovanni and Joel.
Damn, that's a great lineup. Oh wait, Camel's at that.
Oh, this is gonna be chaos.
Joel's gonna crash one of them.
Yeah, exactly. I know. If we can't get your name right because of some intense moment, what does this guy mean? Why? I said, let's go, and he goes, why?
Let's go. Why? Why?
Yes, Roger. Well, thank you for sending Katniss Everdeen into us. I like this Charlie Straessel guy.
He's still with us. Even though he doesn't race, he's still with us.
I know, he just loves it in the Ero.
Like, he basically has nothing to do and just chats in the Ero.
He joined Sparrow for comms.
Oh, wait, yeah, he did. Yeah.
He joined Sparrow for comms in F4. I don't know why.
He probably got like a message of like someone going live on the Ero channel, and then was like, "Oh, he's hello. I can maybe join. I have nothing to do." Oh my god, my phone is 2%, but I don't want to go and miss the start.
It's alright, I can take it if you need. Calais has said to wait. Straessel. Is that, how does that sound? Wait 2 minutes before pressing ready.
Maybe it's Trashhole, but no clue.
Did you say asshole or trashhole?
Yeah, I said Strassel.
Strasshole.
Strassel. But it's probably like some German Swiss type shit or something. I don't know. Strassel.
Charlie, you're my new favorite Charlie in the Ero. Charlie Gordon, get lost.
More like Strassel.
Strassel.
Is it
like hassle?
Is it like German?
Pronouncing the last E. Strassle.
Actually, never mind on the two-stop. This is not gonna do a two-stop.
Strassle. Strassle. Très bien. I am now fluent in pronunciation of Swiss names. I might be going to Geneva next year for a conference. So, that'll be expensive.
Yeah. But hey, you're rich.
I'm far from it, mate. Not as rich as I want to be.
At least you're fixing people's teeth.
Yeah. I had a lovely case today. Lovely case. So.
You could just punch someone in the face and knock his teeth out and then say, "Hey, I'm a doctor. I'm gonna fix your teeth for free."
No.
No? You still gonna pay?
Listen, if an electrician came into your house and broke a light bulb, do you think they would fix it for free? Okay, that's a really bad analogy.
I better hope they do.
Anyway, meanwhile, back at the ranch, we've got a few red lights in F1, round 4, season 15. We are away in racing. Calais Pukin gets us underway on P1, and he's got away quite well from Sparrow Malpi, who's being under attack already by Christian Lubinov, and he's dropping a position. The Mercedes of Sparrow is dropping here. Callum Lyons also getting involved with Ronaldinho, Mark Anderson and Mr. Cornflakes fighting. Kieran Allison now fighting with Mr. Cornflakes. Sparrow and Callum getting past Christian as our start underway. everyone is naturally.
Diaz has been spun
Oh my god.
and is now driving through other cars
Diaz
while
is
being
ghosted. Kasper Korsman.
Oh my god.
As Joel is running.
Oh my god, he's completely in the wall with.
Bro,
I think it was with Hodes. It was with the kick, completely in the wall.
Bro races to get his wheels set up to come back.
That's the first full safety car we have seen in this weekend.
There was one in F5. There was one in F5.
Not a full save. Oh wait, yeah, actually there was.
Yeah, because Mr. Macaroni killed me,
really
Zhao, Daniel, and everybody else in between. Right, so we've lost our first victim here tonight in F1. Oh, Joel Harris, that's going to go down in lore, that is. Bro rushed to get his wheels set up, and then just to crash on turn 1. The poor lad. F's in the chat for Joel Harris.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Right, so Calais and Sparrow both on the mediums here. And then Callum Lyons on the softs, Christian on the mediums, Ronaldinho on the softs.
Fano started on the mediums. And Tias started on the softs. Tias up to P11 and Gifano 13 already.
Callum and Sparrow, there's a bit of chaos going here. Callum's after making contact with Christian's front right end plate area. Has he given him damage? That's the question. Does it look like it? No visual damage anyway.
Christian has no visual damage. Maybe he's gonna have mental damage, but
mental damage, skill damage. As Lukasz Hodge is into the pits. There was a bit of debate about how to spell Lucas's name.
Lucas was in the crash with Joel. Like I saw the kick and the Haas go in the wall together.
Joel Harris masterclass.
One DNF'd and the other lost the wing.
Joel Harris masterclass is all I gotta say. Let's look at the position changes. Kieran Allison up 7 positions. Tias up 8 positions. Giovanna up 7. There are your biggest winners. Charlie Strasle down 10. And Lukasz Hodz also down 9. Big losers there. Everybody else is small incremental gains or loss. Daniel Bakalik also down 3. And Mateus down 6. So a few losers there at the start. And a few winners, naturally enough, as we are underway in F1. Kalle Pukkanen has led every lap of this race so far, and he's been on pole position. Golden weekend for Kalle, as Joel Harris and someone took him out. Joel Harris is my goat. I'm officially a Joel Harris fan. He helps keep Ero running. If we had 40 Joel Harris's, Bastian, yeah,
then I would quit.
Oh, that's a scary thought.
Oh my god.
That is a scary thought.
This man, his Wi-Fi died.
Yeah, Ahmed Khan, who's complained about not having a full grid in F1, which is fair enough. I understand the frustration. Then when he gets a full grid, he doesn't. This internet disconnects. Unfortunate stuff.
Yeah, that's what he couldn't even join at first.
I know.
Then just gave up his seat. Started playing Valorant and he got kicked due to his Wi-Fi.
But apparently Valorant's like really bad for cheaters right now. Is that correct?
Valorant is a shit game, and I don't even want to try it.
I mean, I see the appeal to it because it is like a team, a team v team shooter.
It's like CS:GO, but with stupid.
With anime. CS:GO with anime.
It's basically CS:GO for weebs.
For weebs. I love it. Christian Prams in the Red Bull, newly promoted driver, running on board with him, currently sitting in P7, as every lap of this race has been under safety car conditions. So
it has to go in this lap.
Other notables include Kieran Allison. He's in his Ero debut as well in P9.
At least everyone will probably be able to do soft medium now.
Well, it's only 2 laps, but safety car is indeed in, as
It's
Calla
not
will
to
get us
have
away.
less wear on your tire. Like it's so much less wear.
Yeah, this hard's band event is great. Honestly, it's led to some great strategies. It's led to something different.
I definitely think we should do at least 2 races next season, but it also depends on how the game will be next season.
On Deg, yeah, with Deg.
Because we can also, if the rumors are true, a reverse track.
Yeah, there's going to be loads of reverse tracks as Calais underway. Has he caught Sparrow napping? He hasn't really. Sparrow keeping with Calais on this restart. Is he gaining? He's just gaining ever so much. Is he going to make a move into turn 1 here? He's not close enough. He almost goes into the back of Calais.
He touches him.
Ooh, there was a bit of tickling going on there. Callum Lyons.
He just moves up a position on Manuel Casadilla.
And we see Giovanni Kennis getting past Daniel Bakalik as well for P12. All happening at the moment. Zewan Ioannik currently sitting in P6 and he's right on the back of Ronaldinho and he's going to make a move on his fellow Polishman. Ronaldinho almost just kind of getting out of the way. That was very fair play from him. Just reacted just in time to avoid a collision between those two. That puts Zeman up to P5.
As Tias moves around Innocence.
And Kieran Allison here on the inside going into turn 11. And there's a bit of contact there into turn 12. But Tias will get the move done in this narrow Miami street circuit.
Giovanni is stuck behind Mr. Casadilla.
Oh god, Quesadilla holding up Giovanni Kennis.
Never expected that to happen.
Things you never see in your life. But here comes Giovanni.
No one would guess on that bingo card. If you put this on your bingo card, it's probably the weirdest thing you would ever see.
And Tias gets
dives on Giovanni Kennis. Oh my god.
Calais with the fastest lap of the race. Tias the fastest lap. There's this contact there. No! Williams is gone. Daniel Bakalik, he had contact with Quesadilla and he ended up into the wall at the start finish line. Lucas Okasan is pitting, as Bastian just said.
Doesn't have a wing. His wing is completely off.
Oh god, he should do 1 lap behind that as well.
And the Haas is pitting for a new wing as well.
Christian Prams and Ronaldinho trading positions here through turns 8 and 9.
As Tias moves past Ronaldinho.
Yeah, just like that. Our former champion in Ero up to P7. So the 2 judge drivers seeming to have their way of things at the moment.
Tias does get through so much quicker than Giovanni.
Must be said. Well, Giovanni was being held up there by Mr. Cornflake.
Yeah, and now has to fight with Innocence.
But look at this. Tias has just got so much more straight line speed.
And gets past Leo.
Ooh, as Christian Palms comes into contact with the back of Tias' car there. But all safe, all secure. Yellow flag in Sector 3. I think that's Kieran Allison.
That's Innocence gone.
He's ghosted out at the moment. And Charlie Strasle has just driven through him. And now here comes Matthias. Oh, there's a big shot there.
Big crash. What the fuck happened there?
As Lukasz Hodz. Oh my god, that was a potential banana skin to say the least. Daniel Bakalik into the pits. He's going to change his wing.
Lucas has damage from that.
Yeah. Most definitely. Back up the front, Kalle Pukinen is leading this race.
Around Ronaldinho now.
This is what the crowds want to see. We should just ban Giovanni and Tias from doing qualifying for the rest of the season. Christian and Callum changing positions.
It makes it much interesting. Also
doesn't it? It actually makes it fun.
It also makes it better for them.
Yeah. Gives them a bit of work to do.
Instead they would probably still win most races with 10 seconds if they started last.
As Ronaldinho gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits there, we just saw that. And Giovanni closing in on the lead. He's just over 5 seconds away from Calais. He's got a few cars between himself and the Finnish goat. Next to his sights is
As
Christian
Levenov
Prams.
lost DRS to Sparrow. Callum will be looking for the overtake here.
And you have to wonder, as the yellow flag in Sector 3 now looks to be an Aston Martin, is that Mr. Cornflakes? Mr. Cornflakes is in the wall. He's made cornflakes of his car. And that puts him down to P17. Getting back to what I was saying, you have to wonder, when did Giovanni and Tia's fight on track? When does that happen?
It's gonna happen soon.
Yeah.
Tia's doesn't have DRS at the moment.
And those softs are going to begin to deg too, as Carlos Vieiro gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Mr. Cornflakes into the pits.
Gifano is now going past Chris Prams and now right behind Tias and past Tias like real easy.
Yeah, they've got some serious straight line speed, these two.
But
Maybe
they are
Tias,
on different strategies.
Yeah, and this is the beauty of hard tires being banned. Everyone is going to have a different strategy. Now, a bit of a DRS train here, so it's going to be interesting to see what the two Dutchmen will do with these cars ahead of them. Zeman, Callum, Christian. But saying that, Zeman getting past Callum, Giovanni getting past Callum too. They're just, you can even just hear it on their inputs, they're just so much smoother than everybody else.
They're so much smoother, so much cleaner.
And Giovanni, yeah.
And you see the down and up shift as well.
Yeah,
Like
everything is just beautiful, isn't it?
See I think every driver in F1 and F2 are using that. But below in F3, F4, F5, probably not.
What, the DRS thing?
The gear shift. Like to swap DRS to none and gear shift downwards and upwards. They mostly do it like 200 meters before the braking zone.
And now Giovanni made a 1.5 seconds that last lap off of Calais. Okay, so he's rapidly catching. Sparrow's still within DRS here. But Christian is going to be giving Giovanni DRS now as well. So we'll get to see this little trick in action. Turn the telemetry on for this one.
I think Diaz is just going to try and stick with them as long as he can. And then box.
That's Carlos with another penalty.
Tifano is past Levenov. That was probably a really easy move with DRS.
Yeah, I think Christian's just giving him the position, to be honest. Next,
if Tifano's able to catch Sparrow.
So the interesting thing here is that Tias his softs have obviously started to deg really hard, and he's not pushing as hard anymore because he knows the medium runners in front of him are faster. So now he's in the maintenance phase of his.
That's a Ferrari gone.
That is a Ferrari gone.
Or wait, it's actually a Red Bull of Matty MK.
That's Mateus. Tias is a big moment there just before turn 7. Kind of similar to how Charles Leclerc lost the car a few years ago, and that's a Christian Prams overtaken. So Tia is suffering with the tyre deg here. Interestingly enough.
Yeah, but Tia is going to get passed again due to the DRS.
And just like that, even before the braking zone of turn 11. As you can see him just drifting along there. The tyre deg really, really affecting him. Really cutting that corner as well to the max.
Yeah.
It's these little things.
It just looks like I will get a warning for that.
Yeah. You're not Tia's Corsman.
No,
Mark Anderson.
Definitely not.
Mark Anderson getting past Mateus for P14. Further back up the field, Sparrow is rapidly closing in on Kalle Pukkanen.
The top 6 is Tia's is pitting. The top 6 is actually like all like with outside of the 1 second except for Sparrow. But Gifano is closing. He already closed 1 second in those 2 laps.
It's kind of scary what the pace these guys
have.
have.
The difference with PSTL PC F2 driver, and Sparrow, a full TC merchant.
A full TC merchant. Zeman gets a 3-second penalty for track limits. Christian Lubinov still keeping with these big guns. He's doing reasonably well. Sparrow closing in on Calais. He looks to make a move, but then backs out. Oh, Sparrow almost loses the car. Carlos Vieira with another 3-second time penalty. And it is heating up here. As Calais is doing well to keep Sparrow at bay. Giovanno's going to have DRS now. Or at least he should. He does indeed. And he's coming after the full TC merchant, as you said. Lukasz Hodz.
Right behind Fanboy Fento, who just
completely
cut the chicane and got a 10-second penalty.
And now he's blocking drivers as well. He's blocking Tias.
No clue if it was intentional, that block, but or just he tried moving out of the way.
I don't know. That was a bit naughty. I'm assuming he's going to retire after that corner cut. Well,
he's going into the box and probably retire.
Well, he's going to pit anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now Tias is really being held up here. He's on his fresh set of mediums, but Charlie Strassley keeping him at bay as well. Just for a second there, he's got his teammate for today, Lukasz Hodz, in the way. Next, really needs to get a move on though. Tias is really being held up here.
He is still 23 seconds behind the leader.
And Giovanna has gotten past as Sparrow is pitted for softs. So Sparrow electing for a different strategy than what they did in F2.
Is definitely doing a two-stop.
Lucas,
a big crash happened behind Tias. Callum Lyons crashed into the wall.
No. Is there a safety car? There's not. Callum's just kind of parked. As Lucas O'Carson asks if I think he's on. Ask if realistic car performance is on. No, it is not. And if it was, we would be putting Tias and Giovanno in the bloody Williams and the Haas.
Isn't the kick the slowest?
Whatever.
Tias is already in the kick, so...
So the top four all on old medium tyres. Then you got Sparrow Maltby 17 seconds behind the leader on a fresh set of softs. Calais on a fresh set of mediums. So Sparrow's come out ahead of Calais. That's interesting. I'm not going to lie. I feel a bit bad for Joel Harris. He rushed back to get onto the the track, and then just instant DNF. I kind of feel sorry for him. Mr. Cornflakes and Callum Lyons. Well, Callum's just pit.
But if it was his own fault, then I don't feel bad.
Well, we'll find out later on, I'm sure. As Calais and Sparrow are battling it out here. And Calais with that speed advantage here on Sparrow. DRS playing a big part of it, and it will in a second. And here he comes, zooming past the Englishman. Zeman into the pits, doesn't get a penalty. Christian Prams moves up to P3. Does Calais get past Zeman and Sparrow? I'm assuming they both do. Sparrow's going to have DRS on Calais now to run down to turn 1. Any drama going to happen here? No, not this time. So Calais is within a pit stop of Giovanni, so he will get the lead back at this rate. And that will bring him back up to P1. He's net P1 at the moment as everyone's
didn't
pit.
catch up with Calais. Well,
Nobody was being held up, wasn't he?
Yeah, that as well, but still.
And that gap just goes down and down ever so slightly. Christian Pram is comfortably riding in P3. So as it stands, you're going to have Calais. Oh, as Calais and Sparrow fighting yet again down to turn 11. You're going to have Calais in P1, Sparrow P2, then Tia's in P3.
This goes past out of control.
Martab Ali holding.
Damn, that chicane from Tia's was actually insane.
Yeah, it's clean as a whistle, isn't it?
It's now a 20-second gap between him and the leader.
And Giovanna, I think Giovanna's going for the one stop here.
Yeah, I think Lubinov is gonna do that as well. And
I think Christian, yeah,
as well.
Even Martev as well.
Tias could do it as well.
Lucas Hodds, I think, is holding out for their safety car. To be honest, with you.
That doesn't. Yeah, he's.
No, he's box. He's going to box. Okay, for another set of mediums.
I think he also has damage.
No, he's retired.
Yeah, so he's retired. I think
Mr.
that's also because he had damage.
Yeah. Okay, that's a shame. It's our third retiree of the day.
Sparrow is right behind Kala now.
Yeah, DRS playing a big part in this. And here comes Sparrow. Do they have enough track? No, they don't, and they're going to have to stay behind the finish goat.
He backed out early. He put none really early and recharged battery.
Well, the thing is here, this is how you keep Tias at bay just for a little while. Because Tias doesn't have DRS. So you've got to use these areas to your advantage as best you can. Giovanna is going to start to feel the deck on those mediums. So is Christian and Chris. And this just plays into the hands of those who've already pit. I think Calais might be on the ones. No, Calais started on the mediums, didn't he? So he can't be on the ones up.
He has to pit again.
He has to pit again.
As a Ferrari is in the wall again. Callum Lyons.
As Calais and Sparrow have been battling all race long.
Tias had a moment that lost like a whole second.
Has he?
Yeah. Maybe it was lag as well, but it lost more than a second.
Oh, Christian Lubinov kind of sitting pretty in second place, just all by himself, lonesome. Same with Chris Prams in P3, then P4 and 5 are closely together. Tia's then a bit away in P6. P7 and 8 are battling right now. It's Zeman and Martab. And here we go. F2 runner-up last season, Zeman Iwanek, closely battling along here.
Callum crashed again.
Callum Crash Master. Should change his name to Crash Bandicoot. As they go through the tricky section of the track, and Zeman up to P7. He's got a penalty though, let's remember to say that. Further down the field, Mark Anderson and Ronaldinho are relatively close to each other. There's a big gap between them and Charlie Strassley. Callum Lyons a 10-second time penalty in the pit lane. I'm assuming that's his day done. Yeah, that's his day done.
As we have Flosh with Daniel Bacalic and Matty driving side by side, and Innocent involved as well. They are battling with the three of them. But Daniel gets ahead. And T is retired in the pit.
Oh my. Wow. That's just made this race all that little bit more interesting.
I think he just had to go or something.
So we're into lap 16 and 29.
Yeah, fucking idiots, Sauber.
What? Yeah, Cheers had to leave, he said.
Yeah, massive lag spikes. That's why he lost
Yeah.
that whole second.
Right, as we continue
I
on
don't know
now.
what I don't know what they are saying with grip, etc. But the settings
Well,
are fine.
Joel Harris asked on Lucas O'Carson's behalf, is equal car performance on or realistic?
Yeah,
And
but
that,
Mr. Fanboy also asked like he had zero grip.
yeah, but he even said before and he had a bad setup, so I don't know. Let them womp.
It's definitely the setup then.
Let them womp. Ain't nobody got time for
Bad
people womping.
bad setup around Miami is always gonna
Is a
end up
killer,
being
yeah.
bad.
As Ronaldinho and Mark Anderson are very close to each other and they are scrapping along here. Giovanni Kennis, 10 seconds in the lead. Now Calais is closing in quite rapidly.
Yeah, but the thing is, Kelle has to box again,
That is true.
and Gifano has to box also, but with a 15-second gap, that doesn't matter. You can't drive that. You can't close that within 5 laps.
Yeah. This is the thing. Bashi, you want ERS? Okay. There you go, Bashi. As we see two drivers in the pits now, Bagalic and Quesadilla. Christian Lubinov still sitting pretty into. As Sparrow gets a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, that's really going to derail their race. They're having a great little race up to this point as well as they stick on the mediums. But Zeman Iwanek up to P5. And Zeman doesn't have to pit again. Ronaldinho as well making up positions and losing them straight away as well. Now here we go, Calais getting past Christian for P2. So this is the thing now, Calais guaranteed, if things were to finish as they are, Calais guaranteed P2 because he has to pit and Christian has to pit.
But actually, he just drove 4 seconds in 1 lap. He might actually close that gap.
But
Really
Giovanni's not using any battery either.
Yeah, but they are on like the same amount of battery.
Well, the thing is, Calais has to really pull in quite a few seconds here because the two of them are going to be going on softs at around lap 20, 21. If you're Calais, do you go into the pits early, just as Christian Lubinov has done here? I think going into the pits early, risking the undercut is, and then fighting in the last few laps is the way to go here. So if I was Calais,
Yeah,
I'd consider
but that's
pitting.
the thing. Softs are really bad. If I was Calais, I would be waiting till lap 22.
But this is the thing, Giovanni has 18 laps worth of mediums. His mediums are going to be absolutely cooked. You said it yourself, the undercut is worth about 3 seconds a lap. If Calais was to come in now, because he is gaining, look, he's gaining 2 seconds a lap as it is at the moment. If he had a fresh set of softs on, he could probably gain 5 seconds a lap.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Christian has to drive now 10 laps on softs, and softs are dead after 5 laps. Like completely dead.
Ivan Belov can do it. Callum Morris can do it. The rest of a load of F2 can do it. Kieran Allison gets a 3-second time penalty. It's definitely possible here. Callum's also going to get DRS from the lap cars in front of him. Big bonus here. If I'm Calais, I gamble.
Innocent.
If I'm Calais, I'm gambling here. I use nothing to lose by diving into the pits now. I'm telling you that. Come on, Calais, do it. Do it for the team. Do it for the fam.
I actually
You pussy-o.
If I was Calais, I actually wouldn't. Just keep driving on these mediums.
Yeah, but he's got nothing to lose by pitting now. He's losing. He's losing.
He does.
He has nothing to lose. Christian Prams is listening to me. Good man, Christian. Finally, someone with a bit of sense in this tier.
But the thing
Yes.
is, Kelle is on a two-stop. Like
Yeah.
a two-stop, the soft shoe then drives 6 or 7 laps. That's the most ideal part of a two-stop.
Yeah, but my point is that Giovanna's got such massive deg.
You have to drive a minimum of 10 laps on these mediums for a two-stop to work.
Just pit now, Callie. Pit this lap. Come on. Pit. Giovanna, stay out to lap 25. Make it interesting. Callie is gaining time, though. We're getting a lot of time this lap. Innocence with another 3-second time penalty. I think maybe they might be in the wrong tier.
As Gifano is boxing now.
Yeah. Well, there goes the master strategy.
Won't speed in the pit. Took it really safe and careful. And Kenny is gonna stay out.
Well, this is it. Now interesting. Now, if a virtual safety car comes out now, as Kieran has retired
in the pits.
If a VSC comes out now, it'll be very, very interesting. So it's quite a short pit here. It's about 18 seconds. That's what the pit time is. So as it stands at the moment, Kalle would be battling Christian Lubinov, actually. That's quite interesting. Depending on how quick his pit stop is, though. Everyone's pit stop is
I'm actually wondering how many rookie drivers are quitting after this race.
Well, a lot of them were just racing in here because...
there was no seat left in their main tier, or it was too late.
Every single tier was full this weekend in Ero. Great statistic to have as Mark Anderson and Mark Taub are fighting. It's just what you want to hear, isn't it? End of a game's life cycle, every tier full. How many servers can say that? Giovanna's already caught.
It's now 6.4 seconds already behind.
Yeah, he's going to dump on the field here. Zeman also gaining. Christian not really gaining on Kalle, but...
Kalle is pitting. And Giovanna will be leading, will be winning with more than 20 seconds.
Should be about 12 seconds, I think.
I think Simon still has the box.
He can go to the end. Unless
if he was on soft.
Yeah. If he doesn't have to.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if he really did 13 laps on softs.
Well, it's Giovanna's world now. We're just all living in it.
Kenny is right behind Lubinov now.
And this is the battle for P2 on the track here. As Mark Anderson with a penalty.
Simon Iwaniak. So he gets past both of them.
The double slipstream with DRS really does help. This is a ghosted car. I think it's Mr. Cornflakes. Get out of the way.
And now Kalle is just driving the gap. Trying to close the gap to Givano.
That's going to be all she wrote, folks, I think. This race is in the books already. Unless something drastic happens, or maybe a late safety car as Giovanna goes even faster now.
Yeah, I think it's done.
Unless a late safety car happens, but everyone will have a set of softs, won't they? An extra set of softs because we restarted.
I think the championship is also already done.
Yeah.
We can write it up. Giovanna won.
Yeah, go. I would have liked to see Giovanna go against Aurelian. Aurelian back in his prime was...
yeah, that would have been amazing.
He was a quick guy.
The thing is, you know the YouTuber Tom97, right?
You go on about him. As we see, I think it's Mr. Cornflake's come miles off the track there. Yeah, this is the guy you go on about the whole time, yeah.
Yeah, it's the one Giovanna lost a lot against
Is
in
it?
PC F3 last season or two
Okay,
seasons ago.
yeah. Giovanni is my goat. I put my full support behind him. I'm going to sponsor him. If Giovanni, if you're listening to the stream, hit me up afterwards for sponsorship. These guys are quick. Sad to see T is DNF, but it's part of the game, unfortunately. Bugs.
Yeah, hard on the game. PC has loads of those screen
Glitches
freezes
and
and bugs.
yeah. It's crossplay just not perfect from that side.
PlayStation doesn't. Like on PS5, people don't have that, but still,
Yeah.
you're basically faster on PC anyway. As there is a yellow flag.
We're going to see a safety car as we enter into lap 24 of 29. And Sparrow Maltby
Dejan Pukalik
has got Christian Prams right on his gearbox. Not close enough for the moment. Calais clearly down to P2, Christian in P3. Cornflakes with another 3-second time penalty, and his position's changing further down the field as Marthab and Mark getting past Charlie Strasle. I'm not going to forget his
Sparrow
name.
would only be losing one position due to his penalty anyway.
But it'll be very close. Yeah, it'll be very close between himself. Oh no, because Ronaldinho's got a penalty, doesn't he?
Ronaldinho has a 3-sec, Simon has a 3-sec, so it's... there's an Austin in the wall.
That's Mr. Cornflakes again. Mr. Cornflakes special here. As we are entering the last quarter of this race, or we've well into the last quarter of this race.
He doesn't have a wing, so let's see how he takes his last corner.
Mr. Cornflakes special incoming as Zeman and Ronaldinho vying your DRS assisted overtake.
Weaving on the straight, showing that
he's driving
on the wall while he doesn't have any end plates. He is missing both of his end plates, and he keeps driving.
Cornflakes masterpiece. You'd be getting a black and white flag in real life, I think, for that one.
Maybe, to be honest. At least, did Leclerc get a black and white flag for the wing, or?
I know. Haas did a lot last season, but this season now. Right, so Calais still sitting pretty in P2, Christian in P3, Sparrow in P4, but it does have a 10-second penalty, unfortunately for them.
Yeah, Giovanna's is extending it no matter what. No matter what tire difference.
Inevitable.
It's just inevitable, indeed.
As Marseille gets a 3-second penalty for track limits.
And I think the only fight that possibly could be is between... Actually, no, there is no fights anymore. This is probably it.
This is probably it. You've got Christian with half a second to Sparrow.
As the closest gap is between Numero Rex and Matty MK, but Matty MK is on so much older tires.
Well, Christian Prams is half a second away from Sparrow.
Daniel retired in the pits.
In the pits, okay.
As he saw, it was over in P13, so there was no use to keep driving 4 laps more.
No, I think that's going to be how she rode, folks. The thing is here is
Cornflakes boxes for a new wing and for soft tires. Is he gonna set fastest lap?
No.
What is actually the fastest lap? A 26.8.
That's a bit quick.
That is definitely possible. But at the moment, a Red Bull has spun. That is Matty MK. Mystical Reflex his fastest lap is a 31.1. Matty MK retires in the pits while top 12 scores points. So now Quesadilla will score a point. Quesadilla is gonna score a point because of this.
Quesadilla points.
And now Daniel retired in the pits for nothing. As Corflex is almost about to get led for the second time.
Nice, as Mark and Martab are fighting. Into turn 1, now turn 2, turn 3. Look at these two, they're very close to each other here. It's the closest battle we got on track. Christian Prams also close to Sparrow Maltby here as we're entering into the last 3 laps of this race.
Quesadilla set fastest first sector.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He doesn't.
He did. I believe in him.
This is it here as we enter into the penultimate lap of this race. Lucas O'Carson got a 3-second time penalty. And these two still going at it. It's good to see the two I think these are both in F5. Getting a tooth and nail here towards the end. Nice to see some competitive spirit here. Christian and Sparrow have been very, very close to each other the last 5 or 6 laps.
Only 1 second of the fastest lap.
Stop.
He's set at 27.8. One of the fastest laps of the lobby. Only drivers that were faster was Simon Iwaniak and Givano Kennis.
So at the end of the day, let's have a look at it. Quite a split between the field. Calais, really the only person who could keep up with Giovanni to a certain extent here. He's going to finish P2 by the looks of it. Christian Lubinov is going to finish in P3. Sparrow Maltby, unfortunately for them, will finish P6. Or P5. Sorry, P5. Christian Prams will finish P4. Zeman will finish P6. Ronaldinho 7th. Martab 8th. Mark in 9th. Charlie Straslet in 10th. I think he is going to have to be re-evaluated for what tier he is in. Same with Lucas O'Carson. I think both of these drivers are going to have to be re-evaluated. Quick in time trial, but maybe not quick enough in, well, against the Top Guns. But that is another night. As Giovanni Kennis is crossing around turn 17, it's been a dominating display by the Dutch maestro. He started from the back. He's going to finish, well, yes, he is going to finish just about across the line.
He's boxed to a new set of softs.
Good man, Quesadilla. Kalle Pukinen will cross the line in P2 for what has been a great showing from him. Started first, finished second. How very Lando Norris of him. Christian Lubinov, everyone's favorite Bulgarian in Ero. I think he's our only Bulgarian in Ero. He'll finish P3.
Because he is going to do a champion in lap.
Sparrow will cross fourth but finish fifth. Christian, the opposite, will finish fourth.
Look at Cassidy is in lap. He's doing donuts.
Quesadilla.
He's gonna do donuts.
Oh, he's such a dickhead.
And he's doing donuts.
Oh,
what a champion.
And hold on, we've still got some racing here to the line between Martab and Mark. Very, very close here. It's going to be almost a photo finish between them two.
Wait, did he just get a 10 sec for exceeding track limits while
he's doing
donuts?
He did. Well deserved.
That's well deserved. He's going to get disqualified like this.
Good. No points for him. Charlie Strassler will cross the line next in P10, and then Lucas O'Carson will finish P11.
As he will finish 3 laps down to Givano. Alright, actually 2. But still. As he's weaving on the straight, as if he won this season.
Are we actually waiting for him? Oh my good God. Oh my good God.
You wasted more than 2 minutes already.
Some people want to go to bed, man.
And he
what
crossed
a
the line.
dipstick.
What a champion drive.
Well, an entertaining night in the Ero. As Rodwell in the S says he might be racing next week. Interesting. So, just final standings before steward findings. Giovanni Kennis in P1, Kalle Pukin in P2, Christian Lubinov rounding out your podium sitters. Christian Prams in P4, Spar Malpi P5, Zemany Wanik in P6, Ronaldinho P7, Marta Bali in P8, Mark Anderson in P9, Charlie Strassler in P10, Lucas O'Carson in P11, Mr. Cornflakes donuting his way to P12 with 28 seconds of penalties. And the rest of the grid did not finish. Nobody set the hard tire on all weekend. Fair play to everybody. You're actually great. I must say it. Not one person set the hard tire on all weekend. Next week we're in Baku. No special events. Back to normal racing.
Special.
Baku itself is special enough. Thanks very much for tuning all weekend, guys. And have a lovely Sunday. Yes, Rajwell, you do not need to do any sign-up forms. Good night, everyone.